What's up, guys? KDon 357 coming here. Today is Monday, April the 6th. Of course, we're closed. Let me just go ahead and get past that right away. In case some of you didn't see my last video, temporarily, we're only going to open Friday and Saturday. We will be closed Monday through Thursday, and of course, we're always closed on Sunday. Friday and Saturday. Friday will be 11 to 6 and Sunday 11 to 5. So you might say, well, I don't know. You may be figuring some of this out, but why are you doing it? Well, a lot of our distributors have closed stock. And what I mean by stock, I can get stock, but good stock. Inventory that people want is getting harder and harder to get. And I know all this will pass, but it's just tough right now. So we do have stock. We do have guns. We do have ammunition. But we figured we'd save it for the weekend. We do 60-70% of our whole business for the week on Fridays and Saturdays. Those are the two busiest days for us. So we will be closed, though, Monday and Thursday. I've got a sign out there. I've got a big pink sign with black Sharpie on it, so it stands out pretty good. And then I just made a sign for my shippers that deliver product here, so they will know only to deliver on Friday or Saturday. I don't know how long this is going to last. I'm just telling you. It wouldn't surprise me. So in other words, they're supposed to be able to fully open back up May 1, and everybody's supposed to be fully open back up, restaurants and things like that. But I just don't know if that's going to happen or not. And I'm an optimist. Maybe I'm too much of an optimist, but I could easily see the government saying, listen, this thing's not curbing back, and we're going to have to stretch this out to another 30 days or another 60 days. So who knows? We'll just have to see. That's all we can do. We don't know the future. So we'll just have to see. We'll just have to take it day to day. So on another note, it was funny. I was, you know me, sometime I'll get on a little tirade, but this ain't a tirade. It's just kind of funny. I wanted to make sure, well, first of all, that I have paper towels and toilet paper in my home, but I also want to make sure I have it at my business for my associates and for my customers and stuff to have. So one night I left and I just started going, I went to Horner Boulevard and started going store to store, Piggly Wiggly, convenience stores, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, and I wound up down at Walmart. And would you believe that I found the most toilet paper and the most paper towels at Walmart? And they didn't have a limit on it either. All the other little small stores had limits. Of course, some stores didn't have any of either one. But, like I say, I was a police officer about 16 years, and it's funny because, I've had guns in my car and this, that, and the other. Of course, I get out and lock the car up and go in. But, my Jeep, you can look inside of it, and I had lots of toilet paper and paper towels, and I said, wouldn't it be something if I come back out to my car? I was really worried about it, that my car the windows would be busted out in the back and people would steal my toilet tissue and my paper towels. I really thought that could happen. I highly suspected that could happen. I wished I'd had somebody else with me. I said, you stay in the car. But I got home with the goods and then brought most of it up here to the store the next day. And it's just something. And listen to this, and I'm pretty sure you probably feel the same way I do. You go in all these places, they're wearing masks. I ain't going to wear a mask, if you're going to get it, you're going to get it. I don't want nobody to get it, I don't want it. And it breaks my heart to see what's going on up there in New York. Lord have mercy, they've been loading body bags in the back of tractor trailers because the morgues are full. It's just really a sad situation up there. But you think about it. They've got these we got our store taped off, so you got the 6-foot rule, but when you go up there and exchange money, what's one of the most dirtiest things you can touch and handle besides maybe a gas pump at a convenience store? And it's money. So, and I know a lot of people are wearing gloves, but many people are not, and money changes hands. And so, everybody thought, well, you got a dangerous job as a police officer, I guess, but, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Didn't go out there and think about stuff like that. It's not to say that I didn't try to stay safe, but I couldn't enjoy my job if I thought about being scared all the time. And it's okay to be scared as long as you go in. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's normal to be scared. That's why that adrenaline is your veins to course up to where, you know, you're ready for that fight or flight mode. All right. But, the money changes hands, and, you know, that's, like I said, one of the most dangerous things you can get. So if you're going to get corona, oh, that's right. I knew where I was going with this. I think convenience store, of course, the medical personnel, to me, is put the most in harm's way. Because you think about it, when these EMS guys and gals go to calls, they go to sick calls. I mean, they go to all kinds of calls. They go just to general sick calls. And God bless them folks. I tell you, they really got it rough. Very brave people to do what they do, especially in a time like this, in a crisis like this. But even, you know, convenience store clerks, any clerks where they come into contact with a lot of people and exchange money. God bless those folks too. I mean, God bless everybody. But convenience store clerks, man, I tell you, they're there all day, their 8-hour shift or whatever, and changing hands like nobody's business. So it's kind of funny, people, they got all these socialization distance and rules in place and things like that, but what about when the money changes hands? Now, I'll tell you, I guess I went to get some hot wings for the guys, this past Saturday, maybe the one before, I can't remember. But it was kind of funny because, in fact, I'm fixing to leave here in a little bit and go by and get me some hot wings. I ain't had any in about 2 days, so I want some more. Maybe some Brussels sprouts tonight, too. I got a lot of my fans on here. They pick at me when they see me about my hot wings and my Brussels sprouts, but they go good together. So, but yeah, so I go down there, and usually because I always get 14 hot wings, I just go up to the window. I mean, they want you to call, but they know me. They know me. Mr. Kevin, that's what they call me. I wish they just called me Kevin. If they're going to call me Mr., just call me Mr. Dodson. I don't know why they call me Mr. Kevin. But anyway, or K.357. Sometimes I just go up to the window with this COVID thing going on, and I go, they know what that means. They know that's 14 hot wings. And they know how I like them. I like them hot. I don't care about the sauce and all that because I put that Texas Pete wing sauce on it. Whoo, man, that's good. But it was funny because the day I went there to get the pizza and I got some garlic bread twists, I was coming and they had the sidewalk marked off with duct tape. And I stepped inside of that and I was just going to get their attention. And this girl comes outside, stop, don't come any further. Step out of the box, sir. So I stepped back out of the box like, whoa, hands up, don't shoot. So I stepped out of the box. She said, what do you want? I said, I want to order some pizza and some garlic twists. So I ordered it. So anyway, I went back out to my Jeep and I sat there for a few minutes. And then, I come back down there because, I know how long it takes. I'm just about to the minute to make this stuff. I come down there and she, wants me to pay. So she sticks her Tupperware container out there and reaches way out there for me to drop my money in it. I guess I don't touch their hands. I guess they got gloves on when it goes from the hands to the cash till. So I dropped it in there. And the funniest part, I guess, when they finally brought my pizza out there and my change, boy, she just busted out the door, come out and set it on a table off to the right and run back inside. Didn't say appreciate it. I didn't expect them to. I know why she ran inside. Not that she thought I had the virus, but she probably, I guess, did that with everybody. But so I laughed. I just outright laughed right there. She probably saw me, and I collected my pizza, and I left. I'm like, good Lord Almighty. What in the world? But I know a lot of people are scared. Like I say, I see people. What's funny is I see people in my neighborhood and they're walking. They're doing a walk around the neighborhood and they got a mask on. Why? I guess they might think they could run into somebody, I guess, on their walk. Or people that are driving down the road. They're driving down the 4-lane out here and they got a mask on. Ain't nobody else in the car but them. How are they going to get the virus that way? I don't know. And once again, I'm not making light of this. My God, we got to have a little bit of humor through all this, right? But I guess like the old saying goes, if it makes them feel better, do it, But Maybe once again, I'm too much of an optimist, you know. Of course, I trust in the Lord, you know, and I'm not saying he puts an invisible mask on me, but listen, folks, there's a whole lot of other things out there that can kill your tail. I expect you got a better chance of getting in a car wreck and dying than getting the COVID virus. I mean, you're talking what, 400 plus million people in the United States? As a percentage, it's not a lot. And I know one death is too many, but the chances still of you getting it, I think still are pretty slim. But, you know, I got no problem with the government asking people to stay home. But you know us Americans, I mean, they ain't going to stay home. They get cabin fever and they got to get out and go somewhere. If that's me, I got plenty of stuff to do up here. I got a lot of administrative type stuff to get done. I got plenty of stuff to do around the house. So while I'm not here on Friday and Saturday, I'll be doing all those things. And if I get caught up and I just want to get some wind therapy, then I get on my motorcycle and go for a ride. And I know we're not supposed to be going anywhere, so I guess if the police stops and where are you going? I'm going to the grocery store. A little out of your way, ain't you? Well, I got a favorite grocery store I go to. Or I'm going to the pharmacy to pick up some medicine. I mean, who's he or she to say that I ain't going to these places, you know? I don't see a lot of enforcement being done on that. The only real enforcement that could be done that people probably would stay home is martial law. Then you better not be caught out of your house. I mean, Lord have mercy, in some places they'd shoot you if you violate martial law. I don't see that happening in the United States, but we're in rough times. All right, so I plan on this video only being about 11 minutes. It was way more about my personal stuff than a gun store. But some customers gave me some good ideas on videos for the next 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm going to do that, and that is on guns and training and cleaning and things like that. All right, so I'm going to load this up to my Facebook page. I appreciate it if you'd share it, just so once again people would know about our hours at the store temporarily. And then I'm going to load it up to my YouTube channel, which is KDOD357. That's KDOD357. And if you like it, hit the like video. And we would love it if you subscribed and then hit that little bell up there. That way you get notifications when we load new videos up, all right? Our website is CarolinaFirearmsTraining.com. And for those of you that are not being able to make our April classes because of this shutdown of gatherings, I just posted May classes and June classes. Now, you just need to send me an email and let me know which class you want to come to. Now, that's those of you that have already registered for the April class. If you're new to the site and want to get in on a class, then you would just simply register for a May or a June class. Do not register for an April class because we aren't holding any classes in April, all right? All right, I've said enough. Time to go get the wings. So I'll see you next time. Stay armed and stay safe and stay well.